So we should be on. Hopefully. Sounds good. Okay. Majima! That's when he got his amnesia. The first time. Back in the Alright, let's do this. No, fuck! What? No! There we go. Alright, I know how to do this. I'm good at streaming. Yes. Okay. Sound seems good. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. I'm from OK to Be Fat because it is okay to be fat. Hello and welcome to your Yakuza stream. We stream. Oh, God. This is so, like, it's so in my face.
Yoshi, Yoshi.
Gilded Zed, hey. Thank you, Gilded Zed. It's crime time. That one's for Gilded Zed. Hey, it's for Steve.
Yoshi, Yoshi.
I appreciate the redemptions. Thank you for showing up, Gilded Zed. A real old school friendo and a trooper. Thank you. Okay. Some good ass Gatorade Zero. All right. Yes. Now, let's re-onboard ourselves to where we are. So, my brain has buffered and is frozen, but we'll just have to carry on. Okay, so basically we're trying to find people to train Kiryu Musashi to do this whole Yokyosha Dojo side mission. The Yokyosha Dojo is a it is a real thing in the story of the real Musashi's life. In that story, hey, it's a shiny blue thing. Hello, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream challenge. So the TLDR of the Yoshioka Dojo is they were the most, like, best, I guess, dojo for all of Kyoto. And Musashi challenged them, and he beat their top guy who was in charge, and then he just beat them. And then the Yoshioka Dojo guy, the brother is in charge, and then the dojo challenges Musashi. He's like, sick, I'll do it. And he beats that guy. And then they put up a kid and challenge Musashi again, and he murks the kid. That's the part that we're about to do. They were going to ambush and kill him. It was a tough time to be a samurai. I'm out of channel points, or I'd have donated more. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, though. Forstein, thank you for contributing. I love all the cool history stuff and the background info. This is my jam. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, because it's mine as well. Man, this microphone. I feel like I just have to, like, I don't know, bear down and just get used to having the microphone, like, literally 3 inches from my face. But it's so weird. And I keep wonging it with my hand. Look, I mean, I gotta be honest. I think 100% of the utility of the pop filter is probably that I can just wang that with my hand and it probably is not coming through the audio, so it not as much as like slapping the microphone would, but good lord, I just gotta get used to this at some point. But okay, so we've got a guard guy down in the middle bottom, but you're coming in nice and clear here, so it's worth it. It's totally, I think, worth it for to have better quality audio. It's just a question of, it's like when, I don't know if you remember, I remember when I first got glasses, I thought I was going to go berserk getting used to the glasses. Like, just getting used to having something, like, touching my face all the time, or even being, like, that close to my face. Same thing. I mean, I wore contacts for a little while, but not super too long. But the same thing with, like, putting the contacts in. Like, you have to get used to it. It's just, like, I can see it out of the corner of my eye, and I keep being like, and then I keep wanging it, and I keep trying to move and forgetting to move it. So, like, every time I add a new thing to streaming, I have to, like, just bear down and get used to it for an amount of time. But no, I think it's good. Shiny Blue Thing, would you like to know more about Musashi and the Yoshioka Dojo? What are we supposed to do here? Okay. I gotta get out of that. Were you here the last time we talked about that? Because it's a little bit of a redo, but I was just like, I think they're doing something here. Because, like, once again, this is my first time with this game as well, so I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know I know the general broad strokes of Musashi's, like, I don't want to represent myself like I'm a Musashi historian. I'm not. Okay, so you missed that. Alright, cool. I will tell you then. I'm not a Musashi historian. I am a fascinated amateur. I'm not really a historian of anything. I just like history because I think it's cool to know about. And also, like, if you don't understand the history of something, you don't understand it. Like, period. Like, you can't understand the current modern day presentation of something if you don't understand how it came to become the thing that it is. That's just, I think, true. But so I think what we've got here is, like, I was like, I think they're doing a thing with the Yoshioka Dojo. So let's explain. First of all, in the game, Musashi Kiryu has never killed anybody except for the one person that he was tricked into killing. That is not true for Musashi. Not only is Musashi, like, definitely killed people by this point in his life, it would have been a number. The duel, like, he didn't kill everybody that he dueled with, but the duels that we know about that he won, I think, are total, like, 60, and frequently were to the death. So, no, he's definitely killed people. He killed someone when he was, like, 12, because that guy didn't take him seriously, but it was a different time, and he was in a warrior class. So, and also, this was a period of time, so, like, eventually the samurai class becomes hereditary, but at this point in time where we're at in this game, end of the Sengoku period, or Jidai. So if you hear Jidai, that just means period. So we're at the end of the Sengoku period. We're about to start the Edo period. And, like, when you're at the beginning or end of something, things get a little hazy. Where does the Renaissance begin? I mean, you can't, like, point it down to a day. like, oh, before this day it was the medieval period, and after this day it's the Renaissance period. That is not how things work. It gets a little hazy at the edges. Some of these things you can really only tell in retrospect, but things get a little, topsy-turvy, shall we say, politically, in these like period changes. Now it seems like we get the way that the naming period is that there's a new Jedi or a new era is proclaimed when there's a new emperor. That's kind of a modern thing. So the periods are a lot shorter now, but like they just started a new one because there was an emperor who abdicated. But so at this point, in the story, I'm already like, what are they gonna, basically I was just like, what are they gonna do about the Yoshioka Dojo? What are they gonna do about the Yoshioka Dojo? Because like, it's Kiryu. He is like the goodest of the good boys, okay? Like, he is the goodest boy, right? How are they going to show Kiryu just murderating a 12-year-old? And the answer is they're not, okay? Like, so Musashi is a sword saint. He is, like, incredibly important, culturally. But he's also a little culturally problematic. Also, if I say anything wrong here, I'm the one that said the wrong thing. I will 100% take correction from people who know more than me, which is a lot of people, right? So, like, don't take this as gospel. Look it up yourself. It's fascinating. You'll love it. But, like, I've looked at a few different places and, like, read up and listened to things and stuff, and it's like, if I get anything wrong, it's my fault. It's none of those people. But basically, Musashi is this is my opinion, Musashi is incredibly culturally important because of the book that he wrote, because of the books that he wrote and the paintings that he left behind. So he's incredibly culturally important, but he's also a little culturally problematic. The place where he's a little culturally problematic is that, like, Musashi is from the beginning of the Edo period, the transitional part, where they're transitioning from the Sengoku period, which means warring states. And so it's just like war, all the time war. I believe the Sengoku period it's either the Sengoku or the period right before that. It's like basically everybody, there's like these kind of fiefdoms, everybody's fighting everybody, civil war all the time. It's a mess. And there's this succession problem that happens. There is a period of somewhat peace. There's a guy who is kind of like he's not a shogun, but he kind of operates like a shogun. And then they're going to because the emperor's not currently in charge, they're going to set up, this thing, and we're going to, like, have a little kid be the shogun, but we're not calling it a shogun. And, like, adult men are not really into letting a, like, 2-year-old boy be in charge of them. Because it's not the 2-year-old boy who's in charge. It's all of the people raising that boy. And so then it just, a lot of times with these systems, like, you need, like, a strong leader to keep the feudalism going. And when you have a baby, that's when things tend to go bad. And that's when you tend to get a civil war. So, like, yeah, civil war over the baby, not shogun. And then, boom, shogun. That's what happens. It's extremely complicated, and I'm very, like, much simplifying. But when the Edo period starts, and you get that shogunate starts, then they do a number of political reforms that cause the power system to sort of stabilize. And at the point where the power system is kind of stabilized, you don't need this like giant class of like soldiermen to do stabby fighting so much anymore, because you don't have as much war happening. So what do you do with all your stabby guys at the point where they're like, that's a big honor and a lot of status, and you don't really want to take status away from them because they're the stabbing men. But, like, you don't really need them to do a lot of stabbing because you're not fighting your neighbors anymore. You're the boss of everyone. What do you do with the stabbing men? You have to make up other things for them to do. In the European medieval times, when they weren't all doing like stabby wars, they were just like, let's go invade other people. That's a time-tested way to do things. Getting really into the court and special games and like taking these quests for statuses and abstracting them a bit into political court intrigue, other like writing poetry, getting really into, I don't know, handkerchiefs or like whatever, having all these like complicated fashions and stuff. That's kind of how you direct people to other realms of getting status. So the image that the samurai class ends up having kind of now is more from the Edo period. It is from the time period where the samurai became not all about stabinating all the time. Hey, Pixie! So, like, you got a bunch of like, warriors, but they need to, like, form a really, like, kind of codified culture, and that's when you get, like, you know, people are writing about, like, the way of the warrior, and people are writing, you know, like, people are writing poetry, and it's not like those things weren't important before, they are, but, like, the emphasis on them becomes more, because you have a whole bunch of people who are normally supposed to be fighting, but you're not supposed to be fighting each other anymore, because there's one boss now, and so you can't just run over and stab your neighbor and take his cow. Because now we have rules. And so, like, Musashi is kind of from the end of the period of time where they were still really doing war all the time, right? Where, like, a duel is not just, it's not just a way to, like, perform status. It is a game where if you lose, you will die. It is, like, a way to train. Duels are not, like, fun party events. They are a way to train yourself to get used to and be really good at killing people. That's what they were for. And he killed a lot of people. And part of how he killed a lot of people was he was sneaky. And the sneakiness of Musashi is not, like, really congruent with the image of, like, a samurai as a man of honor. Is it honorable to hide in the bushes and stab a 12-year-old? No, not really. But, like, if you don't do that, a whole bunch of people are gonna stab you. That's the game. So, like, were there rules and stuff? Like, yeah. But, like, Musashi's kind of innovation was, like, what if the rules don't matter? But the rules, that's not his only innovation. I don't want to, like, downplay his, like, his contribution. That's not it, right? He's very good at, like, describing things. His writing's very beautiful. He's very important as a figure. There is a proportion of stuff that Musashi said that can be interpreted as the rules do not matter. It's not all of it, but it's some of it. And the some of it that it is a little problematic for kind of modern understandings of, like, what the best samurai is supposed to be. And so I was just kind of like, what are they gonna do? Like, what are they going to do when it comes time to do the Yoshioka Dojo? And Kiryu's going to, like, they certainly will not have Kiryu Kazumanosuke Musashi stab a child. That's just, like, cannot happen in this universe. Ever. And so what they're going to do is there's an imposter. And cuz like I saw a movie with one of the best actors from Seven Samurai, Mifune. And he was Musashi, and it was like a 3-series set, and you can watch it. It's great. You should definitely watch it. But if that kind of thing is of interest to you. But like I just kept watching it, and I was just like, what? They kept kind of putting in explanations. Like, oh, well, Musashi showed up late for this because there were reasons why it was an accident, or there were reasons why it was out of his hands, or he really stopped to do something very good beforehand, and so it wasn't his fault. And I was just like, what's all this? Because, like, I'm a Westerner, right? And more than that, I'm an American. And there is nothing Americans love more. Although, maybe this will change. We're not talking about the news, because I can't take it. But maybe this will change. I hope so. Honestly, I don't think this is, like, one of our best features, clearly. But, like, Americans, culturally, we really love it when someone kind of gets away with it. We do. We like that. We're like, oh, you found a way to cheat and you got away with it. Sick. We kind of love that. And that is not, like, a universal opinion. And I don't know, y'all. I'm starting to think that's maybe not one of our best traits. But... yeah, so I think they're just going to make, so in that version of the Musashi story, it was just like, well, yes, these things happened, but they weren't really his fault. In this version, I think the way that they're going to take care of it is they're going to be like, and he was an imposter. I mean, this is functionally this, like, it's, I don't know, it's like how when George Washington is like, I don't know. I don't really know what to compare it to because it seems like way more fast and loose with, like, national history than, like, I know we would be willing to be here. So, I don't know. But, we certainly don't tell children that George Washington owned slaves. Like, we, like, usually wait for them to find that out later. But I'm not sure that that's, like, a proper equivalent to this because, like, I mean, I don't know that we really... I mean, there's clearly some appetite for, like, epic rap battle version like George Washington, but, like, not enough to make a video game out of, I don't think. I think that there's way too many, like, booty mad just killjoys in this country. To be very honest about it, I think there's an amount of people who just would not know a joke if it kicked them in the face. Especially not about our sacred founding father buttholes or whatever. Ugh. You think it was like their dad. Like, calm down. George Washington's not your dad. Christ. Who cares? Alright, so that's the background on the Yoshioka Dojo. The longer version of the story is Musashi challenges, like, the first, the guy who's the head of the dojo, and beats him. He shows up late. Guy's pissed. Musashi beats him so bad he'll never fight again. Right? So his younger brother challenges Musashi. You'd be like, oh, what's going to happen now? Oh, do you think maybe, I don't know, Musashi leaves and goes somewhere? I'm just like, no, they challenge him because, like, their reputation and stuff. Second, like, the younger brother challenges. He gets killed. Musashi shows up late, kills him. And, like, I don't think it's, like, taking anything away from Musashi to be like, yeah, he did this on purpose to, like, anger somebody. Like, these people were, like, the best at their thing. They should have not gotten that angry that they lost a duel. Like, he must have been very good. There's every evidence to suggest that he was very good. And, like, but he also considered, basically, Musashi's thing was, the fight starts when we agree to fight. That's when it starts. Not when you get ready. Okay? I'm not going to give you time to get ready. The fight starts when we say we're having a fight. And, like, I mean, that's redneck rules, and I approve. I don't know. I'm just like, the man is making sense. Just pure sense. Elpida, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream challenge. I mean, he also sort of invented dual wielding. Like, I mean, we have a lot to thank him for. You know? But yeah, and then instead of, like, leaving it go, because I guess the dojo, it was inherited hereditarily. So instead of getting, like, another disciple who was, like, an adult man to go fight Musashi for the third time, they put a baby child of, like, 12 or something in charge, this young boy, and then they're like, Musashi keeps showing up late, we'll get there early, and we'll ambush him. But Musashi flipped it up, and got there really early, and hid in the bushes, and when he saw that they were setting up an ambush, he just, like, jumped out and killed everybody. Boom, boom, the end. That's the end of the Yoshioka Dojo. So, that's that. Shiny Blue thing, I hope that was interesting. I'm interested to see how they do this, but, like, honestly, my favorite thing with Musashi is the ore fight. I'm just waiting to ore fight a man. You let me beat a man to death with an ore, game. Do it. It's not gonna be him. It's gonna be, like, mysterious Musashi, Fosashi. It's not gonna be Musashi. There's, like, a separate Musashi. It's probably gonna be Nishiki. And he's been going around saying he's Musashi. But he not. Where am I supposed to go? The Yoshioka Dojo? Why is every freaking thing lit up? So I hope that was helpful. Now that I'm ready, I'll meet Fujitsugu at the Yoshioka Dojo and take the entrance exam. Why is everything lit up? Is that... If I go... Can I... Okay. Okay. I think that's the marker. So that means go this way. The markers have been a little hard to navigate. Josh is back. Reginald is in just kitty heaven. This man wishes to fight me, and I will fight him back. You know what? This sucks. How about this? Where'd you go, Sumo Man? I mean, y'all, I'm not even kidding. Like, I mean, I sometimes will say this as, like, a joke or just a set down. But when I'm like, these people about whoever is being deranged and unreasonable, when I'm like, these people need a hobby, like, I legitimately mean that they need a hobby. Because getting a hobby is like a legitimately hundreds years old, time-tested way to get people to stop fucking duking it out. Get a hobby. Have a poetry contest. Who can make the best vase? Do you know how to knit? Are you good at making swords? I don't know. Just do something other than fight with each other. Like, it is literally internationally and hundreds of yearsly fucking tested as a way to get people to stop getting so obsessed with what other fucking people are doing. Get a hobby and then make their hobby competitive somehow. And then they can just duke it out with poetry or dance or like playing soccer or whatever. It doesn't even matter what it is. I'm legitimately neutral. Like, if your hobby is going to the gym and lifting with the bros, hey, great. Are you having a good time? Did you fight anybody? No, just get into that. That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. I don't. Make puppets of Sherlock Holmes stories. I don't give a shit what you do. But just stop studying other people so much and find a hobby. May I interest you in a very long series of video games where you can do all kinds of shit. And they're great. And they're fun. Like, if it can work for the medieval knights and the samurai, I mean, it can work. Just invest in a hobby. Something. I'm begging you. There's so many things. There's so many things you could do. Like, way too many people have let, like, not anybody on this stream, but like way too many people have let being mad at other people be their hobby. And I am just like, do you know how many diamond painting kits there are? You could plant a flower. Do anything. Anything but that. Okay. You can't present it to people like, bitch, you need a hobby. But, like, I don't know how to get these people interested in hobbies. But, like, that is what some of these people need. Is something else to do. Can I just go in? Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the palanquin. Is this... I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Hello. Oh, whoops. I got so chitty chatty I forgot I need to translate this. It's genuinely gotten to the point where not written. I need to get like grammar flashcards, but like not for written stuff, but for spoken Japanese. I'm just like it just feels like something that I should understand. It just does. It feels like I should understand it. And sometimes I do. And that's nice. Oh, you're finally here, he says. Kiryu says, sorry to keep you waiting. I love it when I understand. It's so exciting. It is exciting. I really feel like what I'm missing here is the grammar hiragana. And I feel like in addition to learning the kanji, I need to be flashcarding the grammar so I kind of know how to conjugate it, which would let me read it a lot better. But I don't know when I'm gonna do that is the thing. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of what you're seeing is, like, grammar part, is either, like, words that are just don't have kanji, or sometimes, some words are sometimes, like, what? Not, non, or nani. There's a kanji for that. There's a nani kanji. But it's frequently not written in kanji. So, like, sometimes it's words that don't have kanji, sometimes it's words that, like, can be written with or without, and sometimes, a lot of times, it's grammar. And, like, I just feel like I need to be able to, like, sight read the grammar a little better, and that would help me. But it's all a question of, like, okay, but when? So, I'll get to it. Fuji says, I thought you might be too scared to come. And then Fuji says, but that would be impossible for you, haha. Kiryu says, what does that mean? Phew, phew. Foo. There's like, Forcing, have you noticed the different katakanas for, like, there's so many different katakanas for, like, laughter. It's really cool. This is like, foo. And I was reading a manga where it was a Kagi, and the bad guy was, his laugh was, Q. Well, okay. The entrance exams have already begun. Now, come with me. I did feel like in the thriller bark part of One Piece, I felt like that got a little excessive. Especially the hoarder girl. Like, that girl looked like a haunted doll from the Hot Topic that burned down on the wrong side of town. It just, like... And she said, hoarder, all the time, and it was just a lot, I felt like. Kiryu says, yeah. Ooh. Here we are at the Yoshioka Dojo. They are fighting it up, baby. Everyone is watching. It's very impressive. They all loved it. Eat it up, bitch. What about him? That's Ueda, one of the senior disciples of the Yoshioka Dojo. He's your opponent. What will you do?
やる。
まあ、あんたなら上田といえども。
Well, even Ueda's no match for you. Huh?
せっかくの機会だ。あの関ヶ原から生き残った実力見せてもらおう。
Let's see the strength that allowed him to survive the Battle of Sekigahara.
あんた、まさか。
You can't be.
次はおらんのか?
Is there a next person?
俺が出よう。
I'm next. Are you ready? Yes. Let's go. Now I have to fight this man. So I didn't quite catch it. Oh, by the way, I did not say it yet, so I will say now. We are using mostly Google Translate and some assistance from a guide by a GameFAQs user called ThePatrick. That is what we are using to play the game. I feel like we missed something important because it didn't catch it, so I just want to check the guide real quick. Okay. Maybe I went too far. Okay. Okay. So... Okay, so he was like... The line was, he'll be no match for you. Now you have a chance to show the skills that helped you survive Sekigahara. I'm like, wait, this guy fucking knows. How does he know? But the game didn't tell us yet. It's thrown me into this fight. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. I've only got this to use. Oh man, I gotta chip this guy. I gotta chip at him. Come on! I'm gonna run around like a wiener. Let me slap you! Eat it, Grandpa! Fuck off! Got him! Grandpa did indeed eat it. Oh man, his bones fell out right at the end. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck, the phone.
私の負けだ。
素晴らしい。
Wonderful.
先生。
Teacher.
先生。
Oh, master? Teacher.
そこもとの腕前は誠に素晴
Wow,
らしい。
your skill there was truly
お名前
amazing.
を。
桐生一馬之助と申します。
I am Kiryu Kazumanosuke.
桐生さんですか。いやー、本当に見事な剣さばき。まさか
Wow,
腕を倒
Kiryu,
すと
you
は
have a truly impressive sword technique.
あなたは
I
これは
do?
失礼。私、吉岡道場の師範を務める吉岡伝七郎と申します。
I am Yoshioka Denshiro. I am the lead instructor of Yoshioka Dojo.
いやー、しかし本当にお
Oh,
強い。
you're so strong. I never
これほど
thought
の
someone
腕
of
前
this
の方が
caliber would become my
我が
student.
吉岡にご入門いただけるとは。
それほどでは。
Oh, I'm not that strong.
ご謙遜をして桐生さんはどちらの先生にご指導を。
So humble. Kiryu-san, what teacher did you receive your training from?
いや、それが。特に師と言えるような人は。
No, that's it. Especially someone I could call a mentor. Not sure where we're going with that.
ご冗談を。
One sec, y'all. Will! It's nice to see you. Thank you for contributing to the Yakuza cutscene reaction stream challenge. I'm putting Carmex on my lips. It's very dry. It's February. I feel like February is the driest month of the year. And everything is just all dried out and staticky. Blah. Not good. I've been awake for more than an hour. Nice. He says, just kidding.
本当です。ですから吉岡道場でご指導を仰ぎたいと。
It's true. That's why I would like to seek instruction at the Yoshioka Dojo. So, Kiryu's basically telling this man he's not had any training. Which, considering the way I played that fight, makes sense. I'm still awake too, thanks, CPAP machine. Oh. Happy Monday. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yo. So, I got a while back and then forgot about and then remembered Fist of the North Star. Do y'all remember when we played Fist of the North Star? Amazing game. There's a Fist of the North Star fitness boxing where you do like Wii boxing to punks from Fist in the North Star while they go ah! And then at the end of your punching session, you get to like do the thing with the Switch controllers, the Joy-Cons. You do the thing where you hit the pressure points and then you explode the man head. So I would say I would give that a 10 out of 10 for boxing games. Just absolutely no notes. There's a progression system. You can unlock songs about Yordia. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's goofy, but I mean, when you buy a Fist of the North Star fitness boxing game, I feel like you know what you're getting. Or at least you should. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's like, no, I've never had any training. That's why I would like to be instructed at the Yoshioka Dojo. He's still got his little grumpy eyebrows, though, doesn't he? Oh, no, his eyebrows went grumpy.
それはまかりなりません。
That's unacceptable. Oh? Oh my god. This is such a good reaction face for Kiryu. He's got a lot more Scooby-Doo face going on in this game than he really has in anything else. And for one, I'm here for it. What does it mean?
桐生さん、ここは今日随一の名門、吉岡です。
Kiryu-san, this is Yoshioka Dojo, from a dojo from one of the most prestigious families in Kyoto.
かつては足利幕府の師範代を務め、先代、憲法の代から今に至るまで最強の名を欲しいままにする道場です。
This dojo once served as an assistant instructor for the Ashikaga shogunate and has enjoyed the reputation of being the strongest from the predecessors from the predecessors. Oh wait. Well, let's say from long ago. I feel like he's just translating an era incorrectly, but
いくら強いからといって出自の知れない浪人を門下に加えることはたとえ私が許したとしても吉岡の歴史が許しません。
No matter how strong you are, Yoshioka's history will not allow a ronin of unknown origin. Oh my god, what is wrong with my face? Yokiyoshi's history would not allow a ronin of unknown origin to join the school, even if I were to give my permission. Oh, I know what's wrong with me. It's weed. As usual. Oh man, Stuffy. He's like, you are a ronin of unknown origin. Oh, big bro. Those who excel in swordsmanship gather here and hone their skills every day. That's what it's all about. No, but big bro, wouldn't it be better to give him an introduction? You're Kiryu. Yes. I am the head of my family. Brother, is this really okay? They're arguing. It's just going too fast. Master! Do I have to fight this man as well? Christ almighty. Oh, suck. No.
構わぬか、桐生殿。
ああ、
Is it okay, Kiryu?
これは
兄者。
先生。
剣士というものは常に生死の境に身を置くもの。真剣を持って勝負をすれば、おのずと
If you
本当の
fight seriously,
力
you
が
will
湧く。
discover your true strength.
桐生殿、ご依存はあるまいな。
はい。
Man, I thought I was done fighting duders.
いざ。
Is this the true, like, we're fighting the Yoshioka Dojo and we're not gonna, like, we're not gonna be late on purpose to make them mad? Fine. This is test 2. Take 2 test. Alright, let's see what ThePatrick has to say about this. Because it was going by too fast for Google Translate. Okay. So, the first guy was Yokiosha Dinshi Ichiro. He won't let him in when he finds out that Kiryu's a Ronin, but his older brother, Seijuro, walks in and he thinks if the man has the skill, they should let him join. Denshi Ichiro won't let Kiryu join, so Seijuro decides if Kiryu can defeat even himself, that, like, he'll let him in. He goes for his sword, pauses, and chooses coming to give you a real weapon. This will be a true duel, one that could mean life or death, not one with wooden swords. Fuck ass. Okay. Alright, ThePatrick has some advice. We'll see if I can make this work. It's time. I don't know why we gotta it's like, oh, let's fight to the death, I guess. Pick at this guy. Kiryu, what the fuck? Ah! Fuck off, man! Oh, this sucks. Why does he go with his magic wizard powers? What the fuck? Alright. Come on, Shujichiro. Got him! Is he dead? His arms seem dead.
なかなかやりますな。
Oh shit.
そこまでだ。
おー。
もう勝負はついた。そうですよね、清十郎先生。
Isn't that right, Sujiro Sensei?
これで良いな、伝七郎。
Is that okay, Dinshiro?
はい。
Yes.
伝七郎さん。弟が無礼を申したようで失礼しました。
Sorry my little brother was rude.
私
Don't
は
worry
入
about
門を
it.
認めます。これからも吉岡をよろしく頼みますよ、桐生殿。
はい。
I look forward to your continued
それでは私は
training.
家業の方に戻りますので失礼。
よかったじゃないか。これであんたもこの道場の一員だ。
Now you're a member of this dojo. Yeah.
どうしたんだ。あまり嬉しくないようだな。
名門吉岡ってのはこんなもんなのか。
ん？
あの吉岡清十郎という男、剣の腕はすごいが本気で俺を倒すという殺気がなかった。あれでは戦場で蚊も殺せやしな
Can't
い。
get it. It's going too fast.
あんた結構人を見る目がないんだな。
何？
これを見ろ。
Look at this.
これは
So that's it.
そうだ。清十郎さんは刀を選ぶとき、
When Sejiro was choosing his sword, he chose it on purpose.
あんたを間違って殺さないようにな。
Be careful not to get killed by mistake.
多分あんたのことが気に入ったんだ。
俺を？
そうじゃなかったら何年も剣を握ってない清十郎さんが手合わせするわけがない。まあ殺されなかっただけ良かったじゃないか。
Well, I'm glad this was all set up.
あれが吉岡清十郎か。
Okie dokie. That was an amazing angry walk.
さあこれであんたも晴れて吉岡の一員だ。
Okay. So they're gonna let me pause here for a second. Alright, good. So Musashi breaks Sejuro's sword, and this guy, he's calling Gion, calls for them to stop. Sejiro has lost. He tells Ichiro that should be enough, and Ichiro agrees but leaves. Ueda follows. You've become a student. Thank you to ThePatrick for the guide. And Sejiro congratulates you but leaves. He gives the broken sword to Toji, who congratulates you, but Kiryu is upset. He was hoping for Yoshioka to be stronger. He says, although Seijuro has skill, he doesn't have the heart to kill a man, so he's not really so strong. But then Toji just laughs at him and shows him the broken sword. It's a prop sword, a fake. Seijuro deliberately chose it so he wouldn't accidentally kill Musashi. He must like him. Okay. Alright, so. What do we got here? Now you are officially part of the dojo.
あ
Kiryu
あところ
says,
であんた俺に何か言いたいことがあるんじゃないのか
yeah, by the way, isn't there something you wanted to talk to me about?
なんだ
What's that?
俺の正体を知っているようだが
Kiryu says, it seems like you know my true identity. Why would you admit to this? Dad! In every timeline and every life, he is this bad at this. Someone's like, I think you might have a secret identity. And he's like, it seems like you know. No, Dad, deny. Deny. That's the first rule of being a bad kid, is don't admit it. Don't ever admit to it. Make them prove it to you. Ye old prop sword and flirt technique? Yeah! I mean, listen. My parents were awful. I lied to them constantly when I was a kid. And an adult. Because, like, why wouldn't you? That's ridiculous. But yeah, like, First rule of getting caught is never admit it. Ever. Ever. It wasn't me. I wasn't there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know. No, you don't say it seems you know my secret identity. Dad! That is what he did. It seems that you know that this is a secret identity. Dad! I mean, to be fair to Dad, when he did commit to it in Gaiden, the one time he's really committed very hard. He tried in 5 and then gave up very quickly. But, like, he was really committed in Gaiden. And, like, everyone was like, sure you are. Except the one lady. But she probably had her ideas. I don't know.
ああ、そのことか。
And then Toji's like, seems like I do.
いつ気づいたんだ
When did you realize?
最初から。
Immediately. From the beginning.
最初
From the beginning? Yeah, you're bad at this, Dad.
ああ、あんたに鶴屋で会った瞬間から。俺は何年も前からあんたのことを知ってる。
Yeah, from the moment I met you at Tsuruya, I've known who you are for years. He tried so... Will says he tried so hard. It wasn't his fault. He was ridiculously well known and ridiculously, like, memorable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did try. He really did try. He really did. And it still didn't work. He got doxxed by a VTuber. Actually, I wanted to say about Infinite Wealth. The whole, like, Kiryu gets doxxed by a VTuber thing, it's true and it's funny. Which is the best kind of statement. But I just wanted to say, I don't think I said this before, but I do think that it's true. I feel like, it starts off pretty hostile to, like, VTubers and streamers and people like that, but, like, it ends up very, like, kind and sympathetic. And, like, the part where, like, Chitose is talking about how, like, how much fun it is when it's, like, a Fun Buds chat, and, like, you know, how it got too big and got out of her control and it wasn't fun anymore and stuff, and that she missed, like, when it was just, like, pals hanging out, and I was just like, I don't know. It's like there's some true stuff there. So I feel like it's more sympathetic to, like, kind of the streaming modern content situation than, like, it seemed like it would be at first. Because at first it was like, holy shit, VTubers are going down. they tried to cancel my dad, but then it was like, no, of course not. Of course it's going to be more complicated than that. It's going to end up being somebody, like, that you love, and then you have to sit there and kind of, like, deal with it, you know? Very good. Well done stuff. Alright, so he's known about me for years.
どういうことだ?
And Kiryu says, what do you mean?
関ヶ原丸目長吉、そこまで言えばわかるか?
Sekigahara Marume Nagasashi Nagasuki, do you understand what I'm saying? So he's saying he I guess he knows him from the battle.
え?
Huh?
俺は5年前関ヶ原であんたに会ってる。あの丸目長吉が集めた部隊に俺もいたんだ。
I met you 5 years ago at Sekigahara. I was in the unit that Marume Nagai gathered. It's translating at different times. My apologies.
なんだと?
Japanese names are notoriously difficult. When they're in kanji, that's why, like, in political signs and stuff, they all have, like, the furigana above them to tell you how to say them. Kiryu says, what?
まあ知らなくても無理はない。俺は特に目立つ存在じゃなかったからな。
Well, it's not surprising that you don't know me. I wasn't particularly prominent within the unit.
なぜあんたが関ヶ原に?
Why were you at Sekigahara?
あんたと同じ理由だ。俺も名声を手に入れるため丸目の誘いに乗った。
The same reason as you. I accepted Marume's invitation to gain status and renown. However, I ran away midway through the battle.
逃げ出した?
He's gonna be like, in the middle of the battle? You ran away?
そう。どうもあの作戦に裏があるように感じてな。昔から俺はそういう感が働くんだ。
He's like, I did. I felt like there was something fishy about that plan. I've always had that kind of instinct. Ooh, I have a very, very fine-tuned sense of when to fucking bail. Respect.
じゃああんたは
It's
作戦の前に
it's
姿
a
を
lifesaver.
消したと。
So you'd already left before the incident.
ああ。俺は難を免れ、京へと帰った。そして吉岡道場へ入った。
Yes, I escaped the disaster and returned to Kyoto, where I entered the Yoshioka Dojo.
関ヶ原で得られなかった名声を得るためにな。
To gain the fame that I didn't get at Sekigahara.
そうだったのか。
So that's how it is.
俺の話はいいとして、あんたもっと心配することがあるんじゃないのか？
Enough with my story. Don't you have bigger things to worry about?
俺のことか。
What do you mean?
ああ、あの関ヶ原で結城秀康を切り殺した重罪人、宮本武蔵。その宮本武蔵が祇園で名を変え生きている。こんなことが公になったら天下の一大事だ。
Yes, Miyamoto Musashi, the criminal who killed Hideyasu Yuki at the Battle of Sekigahara. Miyamoto Musashi, who's living in Gion under a different name. If this were to become public, it would be a major problem. Kiryu's like, huh? Just stand there and look at him.
誰にも言わない。あんたには吉岡の門下生としてやってもらわなきゃならないことがあるからな。
Well, don't worry. I won't tell anyone. There's some things I need you to do as Yoshioka's student. Oh no. It sounds like blackmail.
俺に？
Me?
今、吉岡に宮本武蔵から果たし状が送られてきてる。そのことは知ってるか？
Right. Yoshioka has received a challenge from Miyamoto Musashi. Do you know about this?
ああ。俺はその噂を聞いてあんたに近づいたんだ。俺の名で果たし状を送ったやつを突き止めるためにな。
Yes, I heard the rumor and approached you to find out who sent the challenge from the fake me.
そうか。じゃあ、あの果たし状はあんたじゃない別の人間の仕業だったということか。
Ah, I see. So that challenge letter, that was sent by someone else, not you.
それなら話は早い。実は、あんたにそいつと戦ってもらいたいんだ。
Well, then let's get started quickly. Actually, I want you to fight him.
何？
What? Nani?
あんたに吉岡に果たし状を送りつけたもう一人の宮本武蔵と戦って倒してもらいたいということだ。
Yeah, I want you to fight and defeat the fake Miyamoto Musashi who sent the challenge to Yoshioka Dojo.
なぜ俺が？
Why me?
知っての通り、当主の清十郎さんはあの通りの人だ。家業に興味はあっても、果たし合いなどに興味はない。
As you can see, the head of the family, Seijuro-san, is that kind of person. He's interested in his business, but he has no interest in duels.
となると、戦いに行くのは伝七郎さんということになる。
That means it will be Denshi Ichiro who goes to fight.
その話のどこがおかしいんだ？伝七郎が戦えばいいだろう。
What's weird about that? Denshi Ichiro should fight.
それではダメなんだ。実は伝七郎さんは驚くほどに。
That's not good. The truth is, Denshi Ichiro-san is surprisingly
弱い。
weak. That one I know. Yowai. He's surprisingly weak.
え？
Huh?
伝七郎さんは真面目だ。門下生の面倒見もいい。多くの剣士を抱える吉岡道場を剣一本で支えていく腹積もりだ。
Denshi Ichiro-san is a serious person. He takes good care of his students. Yoshioka Dojo has many swordsmen. I am determined to support myself with just one sword.
だが剣の才能が全くない。果たし合いなどしたらすぐに殺されてしまう。
But I have no talent for the sword. If I were to fight, we'd be killed immediately.
つまり伝七郎が死ぬとあんたたちの派閥の頭がいなくなってしまうと。
In other words, if Denshi Ichiro dies, the head of your faction will be gone.
そうだ。今伝七郎さんに死なれたら吉岡は終わりだ。
That's right. If Denshi Ichiro dies now, it will be the end of Yoshioka.
清十郎さんが当主のままでは家業ばかりに専念し道場を潰しかねない。
Only one fight? As long as Shijichiro remains the head of the family, if he focuses too much on his work, he may end up ruining his dojo.
そうなれば俺たち皇帝は食っていけない。
If that were to happen, we wouldn't be able to make a living.
そうか。
Oh, I
つまりあんたは
see.
いずれ伝七郎を吉岡の当主にしようとしているのか。
So you're planning to make Denshi Ichiro the head of the Yoshioka family someday?
ああ。そのためにはどんなことをしても伝七郎さんを守らねばならない。
Yes. And to achieve that, I must protect Denshi Ichiro-san no matter what. Oh yeah, I meant to say, and I think I forgot to say, but there was a point where you could just be good enough at sorting to be made into a samurai. Like, if you ran up and, like, there were bounties on these people's heads, just give you a little spoiler. I'm gonna, like, talk in very vague terms about something kind of gross and violent for just like a minute. So, just so you know. But in order to verify that people were, like, killing and then getting the bounties, there was, like, head taking. So you cut off people's heads, bring the head back. There you go. That's part of the reason why people had, like, you know, kind of insignia and stuff on the armor. You could really prove who people were. I mean, it's not foolproof. Like, people did try to, like, you know, pull one over and stuff. But, like, if you were just a guy and you, like, managed to, like, kill the guy of, like, the head guy of another faction, you take his head, bring it back to your lord as, like, a peasant soldier. There was a point at which maybe you get made into a samurai and then you'd have a samurai family. So it was more fluid earlier, and then later it just becomes, like, very structured and, like, it's hereditary and stuff. Like, they did head taking. Oh, Jesus. Stool. The stool fell over. I'm like, alright, fine, the cat's had a point. This stool is not very stable. Like, there's a number of places where they've done, like, head taking, and it, like, sometimes is done for, like, different reasons, different places, but I mean, I remember reading about the Celts doing it, but, like, I don't remember anymore, like, what was said in the material as to, like, what the, like, utility of that was. Okay.
だからあんたにもう一人の武蔵を倒してもらいたいんだ。
So, I want you to defeat the fake Musashi.
事情は分かった。だがもし俺が負けたら。
I understand the situation, but what if I lose?
まあそんなことはないだろう。あんたほどの実力者、世の中に何人もいない。
Well, I don't think that you will. There's not very many men in the world as capable as you.
だが万が一、あんたが負けるようなことがあったら。
But in the unlikely event that you do lose,
死人に口なし。あんたのことを利用させてもらう。
dead men tell no tales. I'll have a use for you.
俺の素性をばらして、結局吉岡が宮本武蔵を倒したと言うんだろう。
Reveal my true identity. So in the end, Yoshioka defeated Miyamoto Musashi. Either way.
まあそんなところだ。
Yes, that's about right.
じゃあもう一人の武蔵はどうするんだ。
So what about this other Musashi?
今はそこまで考えてない。
I don't know too much right now.
あんたのことだ。その時はその時でいろいろ策を練るんだろうな。
Well, I'm sure they'll come up with various strategies when the time comes.
ようやく俺の本性が分かってきたようだな。
It seems you're really beginning to understand my true nature.
ああ、食えない男だ。
You just ever look at a side character in a Yakuza game and be like, they've made this person just needlessly attractive. They're doing that all the time. Kiryu's like, what a tough dude.
だがこの話、あんたにとってもいい話のはずだ。
But this story should be good for you too.
素直にもう一人の武蔵と戦うか、今正体をばらされて吉岡を去るか、どっちがいい？
Should you just fight the other Musashi, or should you leave Yoshioka now that your true identity has been revealed? Which is better?
わかった。あんたの話を飲もう。
Okay, I'll take your story and rewrite it.
これで契約成立だな。これからは俺はあんたの味方だ。よろしくな、桐生さん。
The contract between us is now complete. From now on, I'm on your side. Nice to meet you, Kiryu-san. Ooh. New chapter. Back. Chapter what? I don't know. We'll go to ThePatrick once I can pause. Which is not yet. 3 weeks later?
今日も一人で稽古か。
How's your practicing going?
精が出るな。あんたが吉岡に来てからもう1ヶ月か。少しは吉岡にも慣れてきたんじゃないのか？
It's been a month since you came to Yoshioka. You must be getting used to it now. Right? Okay. Okay, chapter 7, Up in Flames. How many chapters are there? 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so there's like 12. Okay. Just curious. Okay, so are you used to Yoshioka yet? Yeah, I guess it's alright, you know. Yeah.
一体どうしたんだそんなに激しく稽古して。
You're practicing really hard.
今さら剣士に戻るつもりなのか
Are you gonna go back to being a swordsman now?
違う。そんなつもりはない。
No, that's not my intention.
じゃあどうしてだ
So, why?
俺は忘れていた。
What, buddy? He says, I forgot. Bud.
何をだ
And then he says back, what?
世の中には俺より強いやつがまだまだいるってこと。
I forgot. Okay. I forgot that there's still people in this world who are stronger than me. I guess that's the end of the sentence. ...
もし俺が今もう一人の武蔵と戦ったとしても勝てるかどうかはわからない。
If I were to fight another Musashi right now, I don't know if I would win. Y'all, here's what I think's going on, okay? I think that Kiryu, my precious dad, who I love very much, thinks that fighting another Musashi means that the person he's fighting will be as strong as he is. I don't know, bud. I think they just have your name. That's just identity theft, Kiryu. It's not like necessarily beef theft of beef. You don't know if this is an embeefed man. It could just be an identity thieving man. We don't know this. We don't know. But is that... It's like... Okay.
清十郎さんの影響か
Is this Seijiro's influence?
あんたは清十郎さんと戦ったことで心の底に眠っていた剣士としての本能を目覚めさせてしまった
Your battle with Seijuro awakened the swordsmanship instincts that have been sleeping deep within your heart. Oh yeah, like the oil painting instincts. Oh my god, y'all. I did the oil painting and it's getting way better. I figured out a severe mixing problem that I was having solutionized. It's called solvent gel. Yes, I had solvent gel. I don't know. I guess I just forgot about it. Like Kiryu forgot about whatever he forgot about. I got it back out, though. I got it back out. And then I was like, I did, y'all. Oh, here we go. I started a new painting.
ちょっと待て
Wait a little.
あんたに客が来てる
客？
ああ
Wait, it's
伊藤
Ito?
さんか？久しぶりだな。 Kiryu.
It's been a while, Kiryu. Wait, has Ito-san been pretending to be Musashi this whole flip-flopping time?
Miyamoto Musashi 探しはうまくいってんのか?
Are you kidding me? Oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. I just got confused there for a second. How are you doing? Is the search for Miyamoto Musashi going well?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
最近祇園じゃお前全然店にいねえから死んじまったんじゃないかなんて噂もあってよ。心配だから見に来たんだ。
You've been at the school all the time recently. You're hardly ever at the shop. There's rumors you might have died. I came here to see you because we were all worried. Alright, y'all, I gotta run to the bathroom. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I'm more confused now. Well, that's because it's confusing. And I don't think I understand what's going on. It has been a minute since we broke with Ito-san. I guess. I keep thinking of, is this my Cal thing? Is this Miyamoto Musashi? It says no. It is Kiryu Kazuma. This is not Miyamoto Musashi. Alright, so we had to come here because everybody thought maybe you died. Okay, Jesus. Dramatic much. He just came here to check on him, and I serious was like, he's the guy. Is he the guy, or is he just checking on Kiryu? I think he might just be checking on Kiryu, and I got like super excited for nothing. I mean, that would be very Yakuza, though, to be like, "Bom, bom, bom. It's been the guy who's been helping you this whole time." And then he's in the corner going, "Hee hee hee hee. I was just waiting for you to reach your full power. Kiryu Kazuma." And then, like, Kiryu, like, punches him once and he dies. Everyone thinks that they can take on Kiryu, and sometimes they think they can take him on by, like, being like, I don't know, like, just being like, let me go up against him, and like, no, you're not gonna outpunch this man. He's the best at punching. You have to do something else, okay? You just have to live with it. He's the best one. He's also the best at pocket circuit racing. And literally everything else that he tries, just like pick something he doesn't care about. And then you can be good at something.
そうか。
He says, I see.
おはるなんかお前のことが気になって座敷に集中できてねえみてえなんだよ。たまには顔見せてやれよ。
Haruka is so worried about you that she can't concentrate. Show your face sometimes.
そうだな。今日あたりは祇園に戻るよ。
Oh, okay. I'll head back to Gion today.
それにしてもあんた、どうしたんだその格好。
But anyway, what's wrong with you? That outfit.
まあちょっとな。
Well, you know.
そんな格好していると、一発の剣士みてえだな。
Dressed like that, you look like a proper, I'm just gonna say samurai, because it is literally the kanji for samurai. It's translating it as swordsman, but it's like, it's just samurai. He looks like a samurai.
ああ。それはそうとお前、今日時間あるか？
Do you have time today to buy cedar wood? Huh? I know fashion critiques from Kiryu Kazuma. He has a unique and eclectic vision of fashion styles for visions of the future. You know.
ちょっと付き合ってほしい場所があるんだけどよ。一緒に行ってもらえねえか？
There's a place I'd like to take you to. Will you go with me?
わかった。
Sure. I miss the sexy waterfall. That's what I miss. Period accurate sexy bondage waterfall of Buddha.
付き合ってほしい場所ってのはここか。
Is this the place you wanted to meet? Yes.
どうしたんだ伊藤さん。
What's wrong,
特別な
Ito-san?
ようでもあるのか。
Is this for a special reason?
何かあったのか。
Hey, did something happen? What the fuck?
どういうことだ。
二頭、やはりお前が。
It is you after all.
桐生、やはりお前が宮本武蔵だったんだな。
Oh, he
お前が
knows.
武蔵なら、俺はお前と戦わ
Are
なきゃ
you
ならない。
Musashi? I have to fight you?
俺はあんたと戦う必要はない。
そうじゃねえんだ。
I don't want to fight you.
俺の方に戦う理由があるんだ。
I have a reason to fight. What?
佐々木小次郎、俺はあの男をお前に譲ることはできねえんだ。
I can't give that guy to you.
どういう意味なんだ。
What does that even mean?
どういうことだ。説明してくれ。
What do you mean? Explain this
お
to
前と
me.
俺、どっちが小次郎を切るにふさわしいか、それを決めたいだけだ。
なんだと。
What?
さあ行くぞ。
Sorry, I'm going as fast as I can.
行くぞ桐生。いや、武蔵。
I've decided maybe the best way to deal with the microphone is to like genuinely put it directly into my face and then just like train myself to look around it like I did with glasses. It's tough though. I don't know. At some point I need to sit down and think about the utility of like, I don't know, just using OBS all the time. But I don't want... I'm trying to put that off because I'm lazy. And I don't want to. Okay. So... Ito attacks. He recognizes you as Musashi because of your dual wielding. Ito says that he has to fight Kiryu if he's Musashi. Musashi doesn't understand, but Ito says they have to decide which one of them will be the one to kill Sasaki Kojiro. You have no choice. Fight him. Okay. This music whips. Okay, here we go. I gotta keep this like... Oh, for God's sake. I gotta keep this shit close on my lap because they're gonna start like talking as soon as they get done fighting. Alright, here we go. You butt man! Alright, can I do... Oh, I can't. Drown! What do you want to kill? What do you want to... You can't kill the ore man! I get to kill that man with the ore. This man's trying to steal my ore fight. I won't have it. Is he dead? You could try to have heat moves, sir, but I have Braveheart sword. Eat it. Is he dead? What the fuck? Why does he keep getting health back? This sucks ass. What is going on here? Ito-san, why'd you make me kill you for? The heck? Oh! Oh no. You can't kill that man. I'm gonna kill him with an ore. Alright, Ito, fucking explain yourself.
Oika. まさか俺が剣の勝負で負けてしまうとはな。
Never thought I'd lose a sword fight.
伊藤さん
Ito-san.
どうしてあんたこんなこと
It's like, why?
俺もな、昔はちょっとは名の知れた剣士だったんだ。伊藤一等斎って聞いたことあるか？
伊藤一等斎って
So he used to be a famous famous samurai.
昔は俺もあの柳生石秀才なんかの大剣豪と並び称されたものだった。
I guess. In the past, I was praised, Ito says, in the past I was praised alongside great swordsmen like Yagu Shusai. Siki Shusai.
まさかお前も知っていてくれたとはな。
I can't believe you knew. Ito says, okay.
当たり前だ。かつて剣を志した人間で一頭さえの名を知らない者はいない。
Oh, Kiryu says, of course, there's no one who's ever aspired to be a great samurai who doesn't know the name Itosai.
だがどうしてあんたほどの剣士が身分を隠して祇園の町。
But why is a samurai like you hiding his identity in the town of Gion? That's kind of rich coming from you, Kiryu Musashi Miyamoto.
お前さんと同じさ。ある男への復讐のためだ。
Same as you, I want to get revenge against a certain man.
復讐？その相手が佐々木小次郎というわけ。
Revenge. And the person in question is Sasaki Kojiro?
俺はな、キリュウ。家族はあの佐々木小次郎に殺されてるんだ。
Yes. My family was killed by that Sasaki Kojiro.
小次郎に？
What? Kojiro killed them?
10年前のことだ。俺は一刀流と言われる流派を起こし、剣士として順風満帆な日々を送っていた。
It was 10 years ago. I had founded a school of samurai known as Ito-ryu and was living a smooth and successful life as a samurai.
だが時代は戦国末期。徳川と豊臣の睨み合いが続き、不安定な情勢を見せていた。
However, it was the end of the Sengoku period. The Tokugawa and Toyotomi continued to glare at each other, creating an unstable situation.
その時、剣士として名を馳せていた俺に徳川から声がかかっ
At the time, I, who had made a name for myself as a samurai, was approached by Tokugawa.
徳川家に仕官をしろと誘われたのか。
Were you invited to serve the Tokugawa family?
た。ああ、俺に仕官を進めに来た男はまだ若く、青年剣士といった感じの風体だった。
Yes, the man who came to recommend me for service was still young and looked like a young samurai.
それがあの佐々木小次郎だった。
It was Sasaki Kojiro.
それであんたはどうしたんだ？
So what happened?
その頃の俺の夢は一刀流という流派を広め、石秀才が作った新影流を超えることだ。
At the time, my dream was to spread the Ito-ryu style and surpass the Shinkage-ryu style created by Sekishusai.
俺は小次郎の誘いを断った。だがそれが原因で徳川家の怒りを買っちまってな。
I turned down Kojiro's invitation. However, that incurred the wrath of the Tokugawa family.
徳川を敵に回したのか。
Did that make Tokugawa your enemy?
徳川家は小次郎を刺客として差し向け、俺の道場と家族を襲った。
Yes. The Tokugawa family sent Kojiro as an assassin to attack my dojo and my family.
そして家族や道場の門下生はその犠牲。
my family and the students at the dojo became victims.
あんたは無事だったのか。
Kiryu says, "Are you okay?"
その時俺は家を留守にしていてな。だから家族や門下生たちは俺の代わりに殺されたんだ。
I was away from home at the time. That's why my family and students were killed in my place.
どうしてそこまで。
Okay, it kind of makes sense that he would fight Kiryu for a chance to be able to, like, kill this dude. That sucks. What an asshole. So that's why.
もし俺が徳川家の士官を断ったら豊臣についてしまうかもしれない。
If I were to refuse the Tokugawa, I might end up joining the Toyotomi.
そんなことのため。
For that reason.
俺は復讐を誓った。でも敵はあの徳川。ただ戦ったんじゃ NG にするだけ。
I vowed to take revenge, but my enemy was Tokugawa. If I'd fought, I would die in vain.
そう考えた俺は身分を隠し佐々木小次郎と接触できる場所を探した。
Thinking this, I hid my identity and searched for a place where I could make contact with Sasaki Kojiro.
それが擬音だったってわけか。
And that was Gion.
今日の町にできた江戸町には国中から名うての剣士たちが集まる。
Yes. Famous samurai from all over the country gather in the red light district that was established in the city of Kyoto.
もしその中に小次郎に近い人間がいたら俺はその日を伺っていたんだ。
If there was someone among them who was similar to Kojiro, I was looking forward to that day.
そうか。だが伊藤さん、どうして今になって俺と戦おうと。
I see. But Ito-san, why are you trying to fight me now?
それは小次郎が祇園、それも鶴屋にやってくるから。
That's because Kojiro is coming to Gion, specifically to Tsuruya.
なんだって。
What do you mean?
実は明日鶴屋で大きな宴席が開かれる。徳川幕府の要人が招かれる宴席だ。
A big banquet is being held at Tsuruya tomorrow with important figures from the Tokugawa shogunate who are invited.
そこに佐々木小次郎が来ることになってる。
That's where Sasaki Kojiro is supposed to come in.
明日小次郎が。
So tomorrow, Kojiro will.
そうなったらお前も黙っちゃいねえはずだ。お前も小次郎には借りがあるはずだからな。
If that were to happen, you wouldn't keep quiet either. You also owe Kojiro a debt.
その前に俺とお前
The
どちら
debt
が
is
小次郎を切るに
Majima's
ふさ
eye.
わしいか決めておく必要があった。
Before that, we needed to decide who was more suited to kill Kojiro, you or me.
どうして俺が武蔵だと。
Why me?
前々からお前がただ者じゃねえってことは分かっていた。もしかしたら噂に聞く宮本武蔵かもしれない。
I've always known you were no ordinary person. Perhaps you were the Miyamoto Musashi I'd heard so many rumors about. God damn it, even Ito-san knew. Everyone knew.
だが俺にはそれを確かめる時間はない。だからこういうやり方をするしかなかった。
But I didn't have time to check a normal way, so I had to do it like this.
それでいきなり襲うような真似を。
So you only pretended to attack me.
もし俺の一撃を受け止められるようなら、その時は間違いなく武蔵だと。
Yes, if you could block my blows, then you're definitely Musashi.
俺の読みは当たっていた。
I was right about you.
そうだったのか。
So that's how it is. But how did you know I had business with Kojiro?
それは光悦から聞いた。
I heard that from Koetsu. So that would be, Florist Usai. What?
実はな、キリュウ。俺は光悦の力を借りて、前々から小次郎の行方を追っていたんだ。
Kiryu, with the help of Koetsu, I've been tracking Kojiro's whereabouts for some time now.
5年前、光悦は佐々木小次郎が関ヶ原で宮本武蔵という男と接触していることを突き止めた。
5 years ago, Koetsu discovered that Sasaki Kojiro had come into contact with a man named Miyamoto Musashi at the Battle of Sagikihara.
それで俺が小次郎と関係していると。
So, I have business with Kojiro.
お前が関ヶ原で罠にはめられたということも知ってる。だから小次郎に対して恨みを持っていると思ったんだ。
I also know that you were tricked at Sagikihara, and that's why I thought you had a grudge against Kojiro. Everyone knows he was tricked. He didn't mean to kill that man. He's a little tiny baby boy and he's never done anything wrong. That's not true. He's a giant, beefy, grown man who's never done anything wrong. Ever. Why would you say that about my dad? I'm moving some tabs around. This is getting a little silly. Okay. That's... No? Oh my god, stop. Oh my god. Just... I'm like, how to nuke one tab? Just keep clicking on it until you screw up and can't see anything. It's truly perfect. Dragon. Just accidentally deleted the tab with the ThePatrick's guide in it, which sucks because I was like at the specific spot. Now I gotta figure out where I was again. Oops, try chapter 8. This is what I get for... Are you serious? Oh. I think that's my fault. Oops. I don't even know if this is right. Okay. I'm fine. Alright. It's fine. It's back. Everything's back. It wasn't super messed up and I wasn't frustrated with it. And it wasn't my fault the entire time. Completely. Nope. It's definitely not completely and totally my fault. No, why would you think that? Okay. He's just a tiny, beefy, innocent cinnamon roll of a dude. I know, well. I would have been a bit annoyed by now with all the I just wanted to test you, so I faked it shenanigans. There's like an amount of that happening for sure. Okay. My dad's just he's just a tiny, giant, innocent, beefy man. And we love him. Okay. Alright, I've rearranged my tabs. I think this is actually better. We'll see if I want to rearrange them again in another year. Or however long. I don't know. I just was like, oh. You know. It sure would be better to have the screen with the chat on it closer to your face. Where your eyeballs are. Yeah, you know. It's a work in progress. Everything. All the time. It's just all a work in progress. Okay. Now I'm like not satisfied with them. I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. Emily, just live with it. Okay. It's fine. And okay, so he knows that Kiryu got tricked at the Battle of Sekigahara, and he's still functionally not a murderer because it was a trick, so it doesn't count. That's how murder works. If it's a trick, it's fine, and the Shogun won't be mad at you.
何もかもお見通しだったってわけか。
So for you, it was all obvious. Okay. Oh my god. I had everything in a comfortable spot. And I was like, oh, this will be sweet. Because then I can see the chat and have them... Ah! No! Oh no. Everything's falling apart. Boo. The pop filter fell off. I shouldn't have touched it. I shouldn't have touched anything. Oh god, I just tried to move some tabs around and everything's become a disaster. Wah. Gravity can suck it. It's just the worst. Alright, so apparently it was all obvious this whole time and it's fine, I guess.
悪く思うなキリュウ。俺は今でもお前を桐生一馬之助として友人だと思ってる。だが小次郎のことだけはお前に譲るわけにはいかねえんだ。
Don't take it personally, Kiryu. I still consider you to be my friend Kiryu Kazumanosuke. But there's one thing I can't give up to you, and that's Kojiro. He killed my whole family. I can move this. Oh yeah. That's actually quite a bit better. Okay. I don't know, Forstein. I mean... I don't know. I got another PlayStation controller. Because I'm trying to extend out the period of time where I can just, like, not have to fart around with OBS. But I don't know. I think those days are running thin. And eventually, with the sound problems... Okay, thank you. Oh, shit. It's, like, super late. Oh well. With the sound problems and whatnot, it's going to go to that. But I'm trying to delay the inevitable. I'm going to end up with so many PlayStation 4 controllers. It's going to be unreal. Alright. It won't give me Kojiro. That's fine.
だが これで俺の気も晴れた。
Well, if I had realized how like soon it was gonna be to 7, I would have not messed around with the computer. Oh well, whatever. It's not a big deal. This is himbo era, baby. It's just happening. It's all happening. Well, this puts my mind at ease, does it?
小次郎はお前に譲る。お前が俺の分まで恨みを晴らしてくれ。
I hand Kojiro over to you. You can get rid of my grudge on my behalf.
小次郎はあんたに譲る。
See, and now it's okay to beat him to death with an oar. I could hand Kojiro over to you.
え？だがしかしお前。
Huh? But you...
確かに俺も小次郎のことは憎い。あんたも家族を殺されてる。小次郎を恨む気持ちは同じだ。
It's true that I hate Kojiro also. Your family was murdered. My feelings towards Kojiro are resentment from us both.
だが俺が小次郎と戦いたいのは復讐だけじゃない。
But revenge isn't the only reason I want to fight Kojiro.
だけじゃない。
It's not?
剣士として奴ともう一度戦ってみたい。そう思っていた。
Yes, as a samurai, I would like to fight him again. That is what I thought.
キリお前。
Kiryu. Oh, in front.
だがそれはもう諦める。
Kiryu says, but I've given up on that now.
それに俺にとって一番重要なのはどうして俺が関ヶ原ではめられたのかということだ。
The most important thing to me is finding out why I was framed at Sekigahara. Oh god, 14, that sounds like it sucks. Game, can I save, please?
さあ、祇園に帰ろう。
Let's go to Gion.
キリ
なんだ。
What is it?
お前がそう言ってくれるなら俺が小次郎を切る。だがお前もっと自分に正直になった方がいいんじゃないのか。
Shouldn't you be more honest with yourself? What? Allow me to escape this.
俺はな、お前の気持ちがよくわかる。強い奴と戦いたい。剣士なら誰でも思うことだ。
Kiryu, I understand your feelings very well. I also want to fight strong people. It's something that every samurai wants to do. ...
でもな、いつかこの国から戦いが消える日が来る。
But one day, I'm sure war will disappear from this country. That's what happened. Kiryu's like ...
俺のように復讐のために生きるような人間をこれ以上増やしちゃいけないんだ。
We can't allow any more people like me to live for revenge.
そのためにも剣の恨みを剣で返さなくてもいい時代が来るようにするために俺たちは何かをしなくちゃならねえんだ。
To achieve that, to bring about an era where the grudge of the sword does not have to be repaid with the sword. We must do something.
変に思うかもしれねえが、心の底じゃ俺はそう思ってんだ。
This may seem strange, but deep down that's what I believe.
確かにそうかもしれない。
That may be the
俺には
case,
ま
but
だよくわか
I
る。
still don't really understand.
キリュウ、
Kiryu?
俺は剣のせいで罠にはめられ、剣のせいで愛すべき人間を失った。だが今の俺があるのは全ては剣に導かれた。
I was trapped by the sword. You lost your beloved family because of the sword, but what I am today is all thanks to the sword. ...
4年前、俺は女を目の前で殺された。
4 years ago, a woman was killed right in front of me. Before she died, she said
死に
this.
際に言ったんだ。本当に剣士として強くなれれば、
If you can truly become a strong samurai, you can save people.
だから俺はもっと強くなりたい。
That's why I want to become stronger. I want to reach greater heights as a samurai.
そのためには戦いを避けることは。
To do that, we must avoid fighting.
それが本音か。でも
Is that what you really mean? But that's fine.
伊藤さん、
Ito-san.
キリュウ、お前さんはまだ若い。そしてバカだ。
You're still young, and you're a fool.
バカ。
A fool?
まあ、大バカもんだ。
Yep,
剣
a
の力で
fool.
何かができると信じてる。
You're a fool to
大バカもん
believe
だ、
you
お前
can
は。
do anything with the power of the sword.
いや、俺は
No, I...
なあ聞け、俺はなキリュウ。そんなバカがこの国の未来を作るんじゃねえかと思ってんだ。
I'm Kiryu. I think that the fools that will shape the future of this country.
未来。俺が
The future? Me?
ああ、そうだ。お前さんのように時代に流され
That's
る
right.
自分の
There
信
aren't
じる
many
道
people
を
like
一
you
直
who
線
aren't
に目指
swept
すよう
away
な
by
人間
time
は
and
そう
who
だ。
pursue the path they believe in.
でもこれからのこの国に必要なのはそんな生き
But
方
I
をする人
believe
間
what
なん
this
だと
country
俺は思う。
needs in the future is people who live like you.
どういう意味だ。
What does it mean?
そうだな。つまりお前は自分の生き様を貫ける人間かも
That's
しれ
right.
ねえってことだ。
You're the kind of person who lives your life the way you want to.
俺は自分に与えられた生き様を変えた人間だ。
I'm a man who's changed the way of life that was given to me. Truth is, I have doubts about fighting.
でも復讐という2文字が俺の目の前に現れた時から
But ever since the word revenge appeared before my eyes, it was the only thing I lived for.
だがお前は違う。お前は時代に
But
与え
you're
られた
different.
生き様を信じて
You believe in the way of life that has been given to you by the times, and you're still trying to follow it.
時代が俺に与えた生き様。
The way of life that the times have given me?
剣士としての生き様だ。
That's the life of a samurai.
剣士として。
The life of a samurai? As a samurai.
普通の人間は生きていく上で自分が楽に生きれる知恵
Ordinary
を自
people
然
go
と
through
身につけ
life. They naturally acquire wisdom that allows them to live more easily.
だがお前のような人間は自分に与えられた
But
生き
people
様を
like
貫
you
くため
live their lives to the
それだけを
fullest,
信じて一生懸
believing
命
only in that in order to adhere to the way of life that has been given to you. But it doesn't take much willpower to achieve. ...
徳川のようになってからというもの自分の生き様を果たすことができない人間が増えている。
Since the Tokugawa period, the number of people who are unable to live the lives that they want has been increasing.
いや そんな奴ばっかりだ。そんな奴ら本物じゃねえんだ。そんな奴らにこの国の未来は作れねえんだ。
There are lots of people like that. Those guys aren't the real deal. People like that can't build the future of this country.
今こうして見ている景色もきっと過去に自分を信じて一生懸命生きた連中が築き上げた代物なんだ。
The scenery that we see now was surely built by people in the past who believed in themselves and lived their lives to the fullest.
だからお前は今の時代を思いのま
So
ま
you
に
just
一生
need
懸
to
命
live
生
your
きれば
life
い
to
い。
the fullest in this time as you wish. Always be true to yourself.
自分に正直に
Be honest with yourself, huh?
そうだ。それが天下無双でも何でもいい。
That's right. It doesn't matter if it's unrivaled or whatever. If you want to become strong, then be strong.
それがお前に与えられた生き様、お前の使命。
That is the life you have been given. That is your mission.
それを全うすることこそこの国の
Fulfilling this is the heart of the country, the soul of the samurai. Dot.
逆に俺にはその強さを極めるほどで人を救えるという境地は正直ある。
On the other hand, I honestly don't understand that state of mind where you can save other people by attaining the ultimate strength.
でもおめえがそれを信じると言うんなら
But if you say you believe that, then maybe that's a world that can exist.
もしその答えが分かったら
If you find the answer, please tell me someday. Hey, Kiryu. Jesus, it got later than I wanted. Okay. I gotta find... Oh, for fuck's sake. Ito, let me the absolute ass out of here. Fucking hell. Let me out. Ito, you fucko, let me out. God damn it, I need dinner. Oh, fuck me. What? God damn it, Ito. It's dinner time. I guess it's time to head back to town. You think? Yeah. Jeezy crazy. Are you shitting me? Oh my fucking God. No, fuck off. You may also fuck off. Ito, fucking mind your business, man. That's your problem. Oh, for God's sake. Ah! I am trapped! Ito, fucking do something! They have me locked the fuck in! And I don't want to do all that shit again! Like one guy half down. This sucks, man. This is pretty bad. Hey, Gilded Zed, I've been trapped. That is a very long call. Yeah, whatever, dude. Allow me to save this game, you fucking wiener. Urgh. The night sounds are really nice. Oh! Yes! Yes! Alright, y'all, that's the stream. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me. I'm not gonna do a long intro because and I'm not gonna do a raid. This took forever. It's time to go. I'm hungry. I gotta go. This is the first save point that there's been in a while. And, thank y'all for hanging out. I'll see you on Wednesday. More Musashi business. And, yeah, that's it. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.